Good morning. Sunday. Man, it's just been back-to-back days of just beautiful sunrises. Amazing. I'm not really acclimated to the cold quite yet. We got a little fleece on and then my typical nice thick Field and Stream jacket, but it's pretty chilly. Almost see my breath in the air. But let's get right to work. We got back in biceps this morning. We're kicking it off with some lat pull downs here. We're doing a pretty wild superset. And then we're doing bent over rows here with 185, and we're kind of just hitting as many reps as we can go. 7-8 sets of both of these. Wrap those up right into lat pull downs.
Just been hitting single arm curls, lat pull down, easy curl bar. Focusing on the squeeze.
Wrapped up yet another workout. Sprint time, let's go.
Let's get some warm up laps in. We got this big old metal cable. It's pretty heavy, strong, but we got to get it put away. My dad picked it up the other day. This cable seems to be in pretty good shape. When you're working with this metal twisted cable, you can always have some spots that spur out. And if you get nicked by that, trust me, it doesn't feel good. We got them all split apart. We're working with 4 different cables. Each side of one cable has this rod that's threaded, and then the other side of each cable has kind of got this hole, but it's not threaded, so I don't think they go and conjoin one to another. But look how thick this cable is, man. It can hold some serious weight. My dad got them at auction this past week for a killer deal. So we're gonna roll them up, set them in the barn. You never know when you might need them. We don't wanna bend them the way they don't wanna bend. These things are in excellent shape. They're not starting to break apart anywhere. They're not starting to split. We'll fold them up like this. I'll probably grab a few heavy duty zip ties, zip tie at 2 to 3 points. That way, when we're storing them, they're not falling apart. Two of them should hold up just fine. These are some big ass zip ties. And that's a wrap. Whew, these things got some weight to them.
Let's get this last one put in. Got a pallet over here in the barn that we're stacking them on.
There they go. Important task on the agenda today. We're gonna kind of rearrange our workout set. I grabbed a couple different tools that I think we might need, and let's see if they fit. If not, we'll have to run back to the shop. Just slide off. Oh shit! All right, come down this way.
Figured out we got to take apart more bolts than we thought initially, so we're gonna go down to the shop. We're gonna get an arrangement of some different wrenches and tools, and we're gonna have to dismantle this entire machine. So it's gonna be a hell of a day.
This is the wrench size we need. Grab a couple more tools. We have all different kind of wrenches. Check it out. Kind of just been boxing them up because as we work on different stuff around here, just kind of get unorganized with them. So this is the easiest way to do it. I'm probably just going to take this whole box up there. After a little bit of looking, sure we'll be able to find the right side. Grab 1 or 2 more of these guys. And we got some grease because this machine is going to need to be greased up since we're taking stuff apart. All right, we're getting somewhere. We're just gonna have to take one nut and bolt off at a time. Doesn't get much easier than that. I brought this whole bucket up here, but the first one I grabbed, 3/4 is the right size. And this one, the upgraded version. I can just do it this way.
We we ended up having to take the entire machine apart. It's been completely dismantled. There's pieces of the machine everywhere. Alan's getting the bolts back in place.
We're not going to tighten them all the way on, but these two are just going to be our holding points. Let's get the rest of them put back.
The way this thing's configured, everything has to sit perfectly in order to slide the bolts through all the holes. A bunch of elbow grease and some time, we finally got it put back together.
We're going to wipe away the old grease before we add the lap pull down attachment. And then we're going to put some new grease on. We'll put a little bit on each. A good coat on everything here.
The time has come. Let's get this thing put back together.
There it is.
Alan's gonna tighten up these last few bolts, and that'll be it. We'll get it cleaned up, wiped down. It's a little dusty, but man,
Yes,
it looks good.
We got this place transformed, looking good. Adding a little more grease to this bearing here, and that'll wrap up this PowerTech machine. Then I'm going to jump over to our Marcy machine. This thing is great. Tricep pull down, curls with the cable. So we're going to get it re-greased as well. Kind of just redo everything in here. And maintenance. You know, if you don't do maintenance to these moving parts, they'll wear away quicker.
Wiping off all the old grease off this rail.
A generous amount of grease on this because it's going to need it. We'll have to work it inside of here since we wiped it clean. Just go side by side. Kind of a messy job, but it definitely needs to get done.
Last thing to do here is to sweep this thing out. We're gonna get a shop vac in here. For now, we'll use the broom, and this will do it.
Nice.
Can't wait to be in here tomorrow. We're gonna go ahead and hang this mirror up. We've had it covering up this back window, but the time has come. Let's get it put into these studs. These plastic coated hooks are really good for this. With this weight dropping on the ground, it's gonna shake this shed. This mirror can easily break if it's steel to glass. So this is a good way to resolve that problem.
What?
Stud finder.
Trying to make sure they're somewhat even too.
That is the finished product. We got both those hooks. Just set the mirror right in there, and we tilted it about 3 inches off the wall on the bottom portion of the mirror. That way, there's no way in hell this thing's gonna fall.
Good. Been meaning to do that. What better day than the day we're transforming the shed to hang up a mirror? I think we have a spare one in the barn that we saved. I'm gonna see if we can put it at a different angle somewhere as well.
One last finishing touch. We'll wipe this thing down with some Windex. It's been a heck of a great day. We've done all kind of stuff. Everything we set out for ourselves, we did. And it's always a great day when you can say that. But I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm gonna wrap up this second session of some cardio, get prepped up for tomorrow, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.